The question says the refractive index of glass is 1.5 from a point P inside a glass slab. So let us consider a point P inside the glass slab. This is the glass slab that we have considered here, right? And in this glass slab we have to consider a point P. Now they say draw rays PA, PB and PC incident on the glass air surface at an angle of 30, 42 and 60 degree respectively. So from this point P we have to draw three rays. Okay, these three rays have to be drawn on the glass air surface. Now this is glass block, so this is glass, and this side we have air, so this is glass air surface. Now on this surface we have to draw three rays. Okay, so let's draw the three rays here. This first ray PA, then we have to draw the second ray PB, and then the third ray PC. Now these three rays, they are striking the glass air surface at angle of 30, 42 and 60. So let us mark the angle of incidence for the three rays. Now to mark the angle of incidence, first we need to draw the normal. So here we have drawn the normal for the three rays. Okay, for the first ray here, angle of incidence, this one is 30 degree. For the second ray, this one, angle of incidence is 42. For the third ray, angle of incidence is 60 degree. Right? Okay, now after marking these angles of incidence, first one 30, second 42 and then 60. Now we have to show the approximate direction of these rays as they emerge out of the glass slab. Now whenever we need to complete the ray diagram, first of all we must know how much is the critical angle for glass air surface. Now you can go through the question, critical angle is not given to you. So your first step will be to find the critical angle. Now how can that be done? Now you see in the question they have given you that the refractive index of glass is 1.5. So we will be writing formula for refractive index of glass in terms of critical angle. So we have 1 upon sine of critical angle. So here it's given refractive index 1.5. So we have 1 upon sine of critical angle. So this 1.5 becomes 3 by 2 is equal to 1 upon sine of critical angle. Now from here we can get sine of critical angle. So on cross multiplication you are getting sine of critical angle is 2 by 3. So we have got sine of critical angle as 2 by 3. Now you see in this given portion, sine 42 degree represents 2 by 3. So here we can replace 2 by 3 with sine 42. So sine of critical angle will be replaced here as sine 42 degree. See, 2 by 3, sine 42 is 2 by 3. So in place of 2 by 3 I am writing sine of 42. Now if I compare these two, I am getting critical angle is equal to 42 degree. So if you go through this question, then critical angle was not given in this question. So our first step is to find the critical angle. Now after getting the critical angle, now you compare angle of incidence for these three rays. Now you can see the first ray was to be named as PA, the second one was PB, and the third one was PC. Now as you can see, ray PB is making critical angle. See, you have got critical angle 42. So ray B is making critical angle, and we know the ray that makes critical angle always passes along the surface. So this ray PB will pass along the surface. So we will be completing our diagram this way, and this will be the path for ray. So PB will be going along the surface. So you will be getting ray. See, PB will be going along the surface. So we have P dash here along the surface. Now if I compare angle of incidence for PA, PA is getting angle of incidence 30 degree, that is less than 42, that is less than critical angle. So a ray which has angle of incidence less than critical angle, that ray will deviate and it will pass to the from glass to air, bending away from the normal. So this will be path of ray PA. So ray PA will be going along this direction. So we have this A dash. Now moving on to the third ray, that is PC. Now as you can see in the diagram, ray PC, its angle of incidence is more than the critical angle. See, so if you consider this third ray PC, you can see the third ray PC is making an angle of incidence which is greater than critical angle, and the ray is traveling from denser to rarer medium. So both the conditions of total internal reflection are satisfied by the ray PC. So you can say that ray PC will suffer total internal reflection. Yeah. So we have completed path of all the three rays PA, PB and PC. Now moving on to the next part, what is the angle of refraction for the ray PB? Now as you can see in the diagram, ray PB is making critical angle. So the ray that makes critical angle, for that ray angle of refraction, so see this is the angle of refraction. So that angle of refraction will be 90 degree. So in the question they have asked you, what is the angle of refraction for the ray PB? So ray PB is making critical angle. So we can write over here, ray PB is making critical angle, so angle of refraction for PB will be of 90 degree. You can see in the ray diagram here, this is the ray PB. This ray PB is making critical angle 42 and it is passing along the surface. So for it, angle of refraction is of 90 degrees. So these were the three rays. So whenever you have to complete the ray diagram, remember you must know which ray is making the critical angle, because whichever ray will be making critical angle, that will be going along the surface. So here PB was making angle of incidence equal to critical angle, so it will be going along the surface. If we consider ray PA, it is making angle of incidence which is less than critical angle, so it will refract and it will pass bending away from the normal, because it is passing from denser to rarer. And if you consider ray PC, its angle of incidence is more than critical angle, so that ray will suffer total internal reflection.